Hey everyone, Close-Up Knife Reviews coming to you with another awesome Amazon EDC fixed blade, tactical fixed blade. This one is a Dragon Creek. Dragon is the name of the knife, I believe. Here's how it's listed on Amazon. Dragon Creek. Dragon Creek Tactical Survival Fixed Blade Knife with sheath, G10 full tang handle outdoor knife for camping, hiking, and a gift for men. It only comes in black. And the specifications on it are D2 steel with a hardness of 60 HRC. The 15-degree V-shaped blade edge makes the tactical knife suitable for a wide range of outdoor cutting tasks. And it goes on to say a lot more, but I'm going to take a look at the knife, guys. I'm not going to bore you with the stats. I'll take a measurement of this knife for you. We're going to take a quick look at it. I bought 2 of these. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of this blade shape and this blade style as a self-defense and EDC type of carry. I have literally went crazy in the past several weeks with this blade shape and this blade design because so many people are now manufacturing this knife. It's really interesting. There was a bunch of knives made in America that I was interested in at one point, and I still am, from American custom manufacturers, and I'm not going to name any, but everyone in the knife community knows who makes awesome knives like these. There's really 3 companies that are doing it, probably more, but 3 that I know of. And they're all right around the $350 price range. I want to say this knife was $39, so it's not a cheap knife, but it's still not, crazy expensive either. It comes with a nice sheath. And I'm going to compare this to 2 other blades that I have. Same blade shape and style, handle, everything is very similar. I'm just going to kind of go over and get up close on this one here for you guys. So Dragon Creek Dragon. Okay, this only comes in black. It is very sharp, guys, very pointy. On focus here. It's very sharp. The grinds are done fairly even on this one. And I'm showing you this one first because the grinds are better on this one than the other one. We're going to zoom in a little bit here, see if I can get this a little closer for you guys. So the grinds are pretty good on this one. Everything is done pretty nice. Everything is rounded over. There's nothing sharp. The spine is not sharp at all anywhere, all the way down the blade. There's really no hot spots on the knife. I love the jimping on the butt there. I love the bird beak. The lanyard hole, if you look closely, you can see it's not perfectly round. I don't know why. It's not beveled over on the inside or given a chamfer, a countersink, whatever, however you want to call it, but it hasn't been chamfered on the inside edge, and you can see it's not perfectly round. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was punched out instead of drilled out. I don't really know. But I do like the jimping here. My hand fits the knife very well. You have some nice hardware. And I'm going to compare this knife, guys, if you're into this blade style, this blade shape. We're going to do a little comparison here. The one main reason I bought this knife was because of the sheath. So I thought the sheath looked like it was done great, very minimalist compared to the other brands, and it could be a little more minimalist, to be honest with you. It could be a little smaller, a little tighter. Not tighter, but I mean, it locks in there good. There's no wiggle at all. But what I mean by it could be a little more minimalist is they could have put the rivets a little closer to the blade in all of the areas, and then, you know, started to shave off a little bit more of this sheath and make it a little bit smaller. But it is smaller than this sheath that comes with the other knife. This one is quite a bit bigger as far as the width goes, and it's just a different, I like the thumb ramp. This one doesn't have one. We'll get into the other knives here in a minute. But to get back to this one here, so I bought two, and the one I showed you is that one. I'm going to take a quick look at this one, because this one, the grinds was a little bit off. It kind of does a whoop up right here. It's going to be hard to get this on camera, but it kind of goes from a thinner grind here to a little bit thicker of a grind line here. So it kind of takes a swoop up there. And we got quite a bit of grinding done on this side of the blade. And then when I flip it over, we've got just a little bit of grinding done on this side. And then quite a bit done. Let me get my light. Quite a bit done on this side. There we go. So you can see how much grinding is done right here. Let me flip it over, and it's really not a lot. But I will be sharpening these anyways, and I think I can get that straightened out. So for me, it's not a deal breaker. And this one is the same way on the hole. I looked at both of these lanyard holes, and again, it's just kind of got a little chunk in the hole right there, and it's just not perfectly round. Now, when I compare this to a different model, you're going to clearly see the difference there. There we go. So this is the Lengren LR869 in 14C28N stainless steel. Some guys don't like a stainless. I love a stainless blade. I don't like worrying about rust on my blades. This one is got some neat features the other one doesn't have, such as reverse serrations. Very nice chamfering on all of the edges. And this one is about $6 more, $46, $48. I can't remember, somewhere in there. So 40 to 46. I'm just giving you guys some comparisons here. So really nice chamfering done on the lanyard hole there. A rope is going to slide nice and easy through that hole. Nice chamfering on the tang to give you some jimping there. Everything is nice and smooth. So the one thing I like about this one, the black one here, more than the Lengren, is you have a bigger amount of jimping, a bigger area for your thumb to land on, if you will. You know, I think your thumb is definitely more secure on this one, just because the jimping is wider than this one. But I don't think you're going to slip off this one either, because the jimping sticks out past the blade, where this one, the jimping doesn't stick, or the jimping sticks out past the handle, where this one, the jimping doesn't stick out past the handle. It's flush with the handle and the jimping. You got the same, pretty much the same angle on both of those. You have bigger hardware on the Lendgren, smaller hardware here. You also have a little bit bigger of a handle. So if we line up finger choil to finger choil, you see the Lendgren here wins on the handle length, and it definitely feels a little bigger in the hand as well. And then the blade length goes to the Dragon just by a 1/4 inch or so there. It's not even really worth talking about, but you can see the difference there. So those are your options when you're talking about this blade style here. And then so the Lendgren is, the nice thing about the Lendgren is right now it only comes in black. It did come in this brown micarta, and it also came in this desert tan. Okay, and then with the brown, you get the red sheath. And then this one, you would get the tan sheath. And obviously the black one, you'd get the black sheath. These sheaths are nice, but they are a little bit loose. Not crazy loose, but they're not quite as snappy. And but overall, and these come with a clip. The Dragon Creek did not come with a clip. And you got red liners on this one, where this one's all blacked out. So, and then your other option was an eBay listing where they had a mix and match. You could get any blade color. There's 2 blade colors, and there was 3 blade hand colors. So this is a gray G10, or I'm sorry, micarta, and you got a painted gray blade. These are no-name knives. They didn't have a name on them. There was no marking at all. Same exact make, same exact attention to detail. These are the exact same blade. These ones were listed as high carbon steel and not 14C. So and it didn't say a hardness on these. There was a lot of information missing about these. And then as soon as the tariffs hit, these were pulled from the internet, from the eBay listing. When I bought these, there was 500 available. So you could mix and match your blade, your handle, and the sheath. So you could get any combination of anything. And so what I did is I bought 2. I just bought 2 of these. I got a gold blade I bought 2 of each. So I got 2 of these and I got 2 of these. And these are razor sharp. I mean, razor sharp. Hopefully these come back on again, because it was kind of cool to be able to pick your blade, pick your handle, pick your sheath, you know. But for this one, I just went with that sheath there. And for this one, I just went with the old black sheath. So guys, that's kind of this knife style. I hope I gave you some options there. If you are looking at this Dragon Creek one, it is a nice knife. There's no hot spots on it that I'm aware of. Definitely a cool knife. I like the sheath, and I like it doesn't come with you know, any clips on the sheath. You're gonna have to set that up yourself. But I do like the minimalist sheath that we got going on here. I like the thumb ramp. You got a drain hole on one side only. But these snap into the sheath real nice. Very snappy. I can shoot that off there. See the other sheath. Shoot that right off there. Guys, that's the Dragon Creek. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. I do read all the comments and I do try to get back to everybody. I appreciate you for watching this. I will have a short on this knife as well. I'm going to try to release both of those about the same time, so look for the short and the long form content on this knife. And again, guys, I hope this helped you out in any purchasing decisions you might be thinking about with this blade style, this blade shape. Again, close-up knife reviews, saying until next time, and I appreciate you watching all the way to the end.